Hey, as you and Jessica have gone through this journey, what is a verse or what are a couple of verses that God has riveted into your hearts and minds, especially meant that has gained meaning for you or has underscored its meaning?
Well, some of the lament psalms where the psalmist goes to God and laments to him and really talks about how unfair this seems to be. And it is. It's not wrong to say that it's unfair, and it's not wrong to say that God is giving us a raw deal. Um, but we have to settle the way the psalm does, where it's unfair, but God is doing what is going to bring Him the most glory. And even though the psalm talks about lamenting, we're doing the right thing by going to God with the lament. And we're going to Him and saying, this isn't right, this isn't fair. And you have to turn the circumstances around. You have to do what's right. Psalm 23 is one that meant a lot to us before. It means a lot to many people. But the fact that the pronouns change in the middle of the psalm just is it really does mean a lot to you personally to take the psalm and to talk about how God is walking through the valley of the shadow of death with you. He's not sending you through on your own, that He's walking through it with you. And that means a lot. It makes it bearable. But there are many other psalms that where God is, where we take it to Him and we lay it before His feet. And we say this is wrong. This isn't the way it should be, and it's not the way it should be. But God is a very present help in times of trouble, and He takes the psalm, and He takes the circumstance, and He takes it and turns it around. And even though we don't understand, even though it's very unfair to us, we trust Him no matter what. And we give Him the glory uh, because even though it's unfair, He knows what's going on, and He is going to make it right, whether it's here or whether it's in eternity. But He's going to make it right, and that's what we've taken in the midst of not knowing what He's doing. We take it and say, but even though it seems unfair, and even though we don't understand, we trust You no matter what. On my carrying bridge, I talked about and yet. That's my favorite conjunction. That no matter what God's doing, and yet He's still doing the right thing.
All right. And we are almost filled.
Okay.
If so, we've got about 15 seconds. For those who love you and are tracking with you and Jessica, how can we best show our love?
Keep praying for us. It's not impossible. It's improbable, but it's not impossible for God. So keep praying.